Good evening and welcome to the Southern Gymnasium on the campus of Wake Tech for today's men's basketball clash between your Wake Tech Eagles and the Patrick and Henry Community College Patriots. I'm Jonathan Hudson and I'm glad to bring you today's broadcast. Wake Tech comes into this game on a 4-game winning streak with a 4-4 overall record. The Eagles picked up their 4th straight victory on the road where they beat CCBC Catonsville 76-67 at the pre-Thanksgiving Classic in Bolivia, North Carolina. The team is on a roll in big part thanks to sophomore guard Andrew Navarro. He is on a tear, averaging 14.7 points per game and has scored in double digits in the last 4 games, with 2 20-point outings, 21 points and 26 points in his previous 2 games. Saquon Harris and Tequan Holly are also averaging double-digit scoring. Harris is putting up 12.8 points per game, and Holly is contributing 11 points per game. The Eagles have momentum and confidence coming into the game as they play today for their first home victory of the season. The visiting Patriots entered today's matchup at 1-7 overall and on a 2-game skid. Their lone victory so far this season was an 89-84 win over Southern Virginia's JV squad on November 17th. Freshman guard Wes Gobble leads the Patriots offense, averaging 17 points per game on 41.2% from the floor. He also is averaging 5.2 rebounds per game and leads the team in assists with 20 assists. J.C. Barrett and William Jones are also averaging double-digit scoring for the Patriots. Barrett scoring 13.7 a game and Jones at 11.9 per game. Your keys to the game today for the Eagles: 1, crash the glass. 2, the 3-ball. If they can hit from beyond the arc, they will have success, and then always limit turnovers. So we'll be right back with starting lineups and more action after this. Stay tuned. Welcome back here to our pregame coverage of Wake Tech men's basketball versus Patrick and Henry Community College. Let's go over the history between these two teams. These two teams played against each other on November 19th this season, where the Eagles secured the 84-56 win. That game was the first time these two teams collided since January of 2023, and all time the Eagles are 8-7 against the Patriots. Through the first 5 games, your Wake Tech Eagles are averaging 76.3 points per game and shooting 43.3% from the field, while the Patriots average 70.3 points per game and are shooting 41.4% from the field. So that is your history and past outings between these two teams. As we are 3.5 from starting this one. Men's basketball matchup between Wake Tech and Patrick Henry Community College. We'll be right back with starters and more from our PA announcer Aaron after this. Stay tuned. Charles from Africa. 3, S.J. Sorrell. 2, Jamal Bacon 1. James Tucker 13, and Navarro. Navarro, DJ Tom,
Ladies and gentlemen, the National Junior College Athletic Association promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Spectators are not permitted to enter the playing area and may be suspended from Region 10 and Wake Tech activities for 1 academic year. For your continued safety and the safety of our teams and officials, spectators are asked to not run toward the court nor along the sidelines or baselines. Not following these and other requests by game operations, officials and Wake Tech police could lead to immediate dismissal. Wake Tech Athletics thanks you for your support, and we hope that you enjoy tonight's game. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Southern Wake campus of Wake Tech Community College for tonight's NJCAA Region 10 men's basketball game featuring the Patriots from Patrick Henry Community College and your Wake Tech Eagles. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet your starting lineups this evening. First for the visitors from Patrick and Henry. At guard number 1, Jace Barrett. At guard number 2, Kendrick Davis. At guard number 5, William Jones. At guard number 12, Wes Gobble. And at forward number 21, Yuzoki Korea. And the head coach for the Patriots is Dan Malloy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and get on your feet. It's time to meet the starting line for your Wake Tech Eagles. Charles Mafeka. Starting at forward, a sophomore from Trenton, North Carolina, number 4, Devon Holly. Starting at guard, a sophomore from Jacksonville, North Carolina, number 12, Andrew Navarro. Starting at forward, a freshman from Morton, North Carolina, number 13, Jaden Schnapper. And starting at forward, a sophomore from Apex, North Carolina, number 25, Trey Manhurst. The assistant coaches for Wayne Tech are Cabell Wright, Brandon Solomon, Nick Johnson, Rod Williams, and Tyshawn Tate. And the head coach for your Eagles in his 9th season is Adam Wainwright.
Welcome back here. You just heard the starters, courtesy of our PA announcer, Aaron. He does a fantastic job. Head coaches today for your Eagles, Adam Wainwright, is 9th season. He holds a 134 and 118 career record. On the other side is head coach Dan Malloy. Wake Tech in white. Patrick and Henry in black. And here we go. Uzaki Correa to take the jump with Tequan Holly. Holly gets us started, wins the tip over to Navarro. Navarro back to Mathaka. Mathaka. Holly, Navarro, the hot hand. Mathaka. Navarro driving, steps up, elevates, shoots, and scores. 2 points on the board for your Eagles, courtesy of Navarro. Swinging over to Davis, Kendrick Davis. Back over to Correa. Correa up top to Gobble. Gobble had it taken away by his counterpart, number 12, but stolen right back from Gobble. The kick out is Jones. Jones elevates for 2 and hits. Baskets for both teams on their opening possessions. In JCAA Region 10, matchup here between Patrick and Henry and your Wake Tech Eagles as Manhurst up and off the window, no good, a little too strong. The other way is Jones. Jones swings it to Davis. Corner 3 for Gobble, no good. And it goes out of bounds, last touched by the Eagles. So the Patriots will maintain possession. If you're Patriots and Eagles and you're not watching, you may think it's an NFL game. It's not. It just happen to be both team nicknames you can find in NFL. The jumper off the mark from J.C. Barrett, rebounded by Navarro. Navarro going in, too much speed and lost it out of bounds. Andrew Navarro on a tear for the Eagles and started this game right where he left off with a made jumper that hit nothing but nylon. Now the Patriots kick it to Jones. Jones back up top to Davis. Davis driving kick to Gobble over to Jones. Barrett. Gobble. Gobble sidesteps on defender, lets the 3 fly and hits. Gobble's 3 puts Patrick and Henry up by 3, 5-2. Early stages first half. Tequan Holly driving up and off the window and good. They get it over to Davis. Davis now inside, kicks it out. Gobble for 3 again. Is he hot? That one off the mark. Rebound. Offensive rebound goes to Correa. Correa stepped out of bounds. Too close to the baseline. Good defense there from Trey Manhurst. Charles Mathaka brings the ball up the floor for your Eagles. Navarro to Mathaka. Mathaka, baseline, Holly, back up top. Eagle, Navarro pulls a long 3. That one just misses. Rebounded by Gobble, and he'll take it the other way. Now you see Barrett in the corner. Barrett back up top as the Patriots swing it around. Gobbles takes a long three. That one's off the window. Rebounded by Manhertz. And we're going to have a jump ball. Possession will stay with the Patriots. Again, NJCAA Region 10 matchup here. Gobble will inbound it from the baseline. 5-4, Patrick and Henry leads Wake Tech with 16:55 left in the first half. They get inside, elevating is Davis. His shot off the mark. Rebound by Gobble. Gobble triple teamed and had it taken away. That was Shepard. Shepard the other way. Jaden Shepard, nice layup. And the Eagles retake the lead 6-5 here. Gobble. Back over to Barrett. Barrett to Davis. Barrett with 16 on the shot clock. Elevating with a teardrop. Couldn't get it to go. Gets his own rebound and the putback is good. Good persistence there from Barrett for 2. 7-6. Patriots lead the Eagles. Early stages first half. Tequan Holly dribbling in, up and off the window. It doesn't fall. Rebound goes to William Jones as he'll push the pace for Patrick and Henry. Jones, Gobble. Corner three for Davis. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Holly. Holly swivels out of the double team, gets it to Navarro. Navarro back to Manhertz. And down low is Holly, and Holly will be fouled. First foul of the game.
Patriots foul is on number 1, Chase Barrett. That is his first personal, team first.
Chase Barrett picks up his first, team's first, and they'll bring us to a timeout.
Media timeout.
We'll take the media timeout with them. Back in fourth game here, 7-6. Patrick Henry Community College leads Wake Tech with 15:32 left to go in the first half. Stay tuned after this.
Ortho is the premier orthopedic specialty practice in the region, offering 16 orthopedic urgent cares throughout the Greater Triangle area. Skip the stress and expense of the ER with Emerge Ortho. Emerge Ortho walk-in appointments available every Saturday and Sunday. Whether you're recovering from an injury or seeking preventive care, Emerge Ortho is here to help you emerge stronger, healthier, and better. Learn more about their services and locations at emergeortho.com.
Welcome back here to the Southern Gymnasium of Wake Tech on the South Campus. After the timeout, it's 7-6. Patrick and Henry Community College leads 7-6 momentarily. Tequan Holly to shoot 2 from the free throw line. Holly misses the first one short. Tequan Holly 77.8% from the line this season. Made 21 of 27 going into that one. Now he's 22 of 29. If anyone wants to do that percentage math at home, that's his free throw percentage this season. But he makes the second to tie the game at 7 with 15:30 to go in this first half. They get it over the Patriots. Swing it. Gobble. Gobble to Correa. Correa back to Davis. Jones. Now Barrett in the corner. Correa tightly guarded by Mathaka. Barrett elevates to 3. Doesn't get it to go. Rebounded by Navarro. Navarro up to Baker. Baker driving up and too short off the front iron. Rebounded by Chase Barrett. Barrett to Gobble. Gobble for three. No. Rebounded by Navarro. Navarro to Mathaka. Mathaka. One defender to beat. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Correa. Gobble immediately double teamed. DJ Charles in the game for your Eagles. The three, the other end doesn't go for Jones. Rebounded by Navarro. Again, Wake Tech in their home whites. Patrick and Henry Community College in black. Navarro, strong drive to the rim. Couldn't get it to roll in. Rebounded by Jones, and we're going to get a turnover there against the Patriots. Number 35, DJ Charles, freshman forward from Jacksonville, North Carolina, attended Lejeune High School. A couple other subs as well. Shepard will take a break as Holly checks back in, and S.J. Sorrell in the game for your Eagles, so off the ball. You see Sorrell in the corner. Sorrell over to Baker. Baker back to Navarro for the straightaway three. Couldn't get it to go. Holly mistimed his jump and tapped it out of bounds, so it will be Patriots basketball. All deadlocked here at 7 apiece with 13:49 left in the first half. Both teams with all their timeouts left. Gobble. High pass to Jones. Jones over to Davis. Davis gets it back. Barrett. Barrett, wide open Gobble in the corner for the three. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Charles for the Eagles. And Wake Tech will set up their offense. 7 apiece here. Navarro to Holly. Holly over to Baker. Shamel Baker drives, elevates, and scores. Great move by Baker and a good screen down low. On the other end is Barrett, who puts the one-handed layup off the window and in. 9s here with 12:40 left in the first half. Baker has an elbow. Baker driving, drawing contact, and he will be fouled and go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Patriots foul is on number 12, Wes Gobble. That is his first personal, team second.
Wes Gobble picks up his first foul. It's the team's second foul. Baker shooting 2. Baker makes the first. Baker averaging 5.3 points per game for your Eagles, shooting 70% from the free throw line coming into this one. And shows us why with 2 pure free throws from the charity stripe to give Wake Tech the 11-9 advantage here with 12:30 left in the first half. Good to Jones. Elevating, and he walked with it.
Eagles basketball.
NJCAA Region 10 matchup here between Wake Tech and Patrick and Henry Community College. Baker over to Mathaka. Mathaka back to Navarro. Navarro spot up jumper from the baseline. Couldn't get it to go. It's tapped out of bounds, or tapped out by Charles. Good play from him. Keeps the possession alive for the Eagles. Holly straight down Broadway. Couldn't get it to go. Up again? No. Rebounded by DJ Washington for Patrick and Henry. Now the other way. The Patriots can't get it to go. Second effort. Couldn't go either. That was Jones who couldn't get a layup to fall. 11-9, Wake Tech leads. Mathaka has it. Masako with 10 on the shot clock, gets it over to Baker for three. Missed it off the iron. Rebounded by Barrett. Barrett to Gobble, back to Barrett. 11-10 left in this first half. Low scoring so far, 11-9. Wake Tech leads. The layup attempt from Jones doesn't go. The sack on the other end gets it to Baker. Baker sidesteps and will play it back out to Masaka. To get it into Charles. Charles for two. Traveled with it. Oh, jump ball. Good call there by the ref because both players fighting for the ball. Barrett and Charles fighting for it. So jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with the Eagles. We'll take immediate timeout here with 10:45 left in the first quarter. Our score, Wake Tech leads Patrick and Henry 11-9. We'll take the immediate timeout with them and be right back after this for the second part of the first half. Stay tuned.
Fans, don't forget to check out our concession stand located in the main lobby. Go grab a salty snack or a sweet treat to enjoy while you cheer on the Eagles. All proceeds directly benefit Wake Tech athletic programs.
Welcome back here in this NJCAA Region 10 matchup between Wake Tech and Patrick and Henry. Your Wake Tech Eagles lead 11-9 here with 10:45 left to go in the first half. And it will be the Eagles to inbound it. We get it to Baker. Baker driving, kicking it to Moore. Moore up and in off the window for two. Charles up and in for two. DJ Charles with a great low post positioning, leading the 2 points for him. Now the other end, Barrett to Gobble. Gobble driving, kicks it, taken away by Shepard. Jaden Shepard to Masaka. Charles Masaka has the ball, gets a screen. Masaka driving and in. Charles again, nice pick and roll to the basket there and a give and go for DJ Charles. 4 points for him in the last two trips. Barrett drive kick, Gobble steps out of a three, elevating and shooting and missing is Washington. DJ Washington slightly off the mark. Masaka to Baker. Baker back out to Holly. Tequan Holly spins in the lane, up and off the window, too strong. Rebounded by Washington. Gobble to Washington. The three from Barrett doesn't go. Rebounded by Charles. DJ Charles having a heck of a 3-minute stretch here for the Eagles. 4 points and a rebound. Masaka picks up his dribble, finds Baker. Masaka for the triple. Short, rebounded by Wes Gobble for the Patriots. Gobble gets it over to Jones. Back to Gobble. Gobble long three. No good. Rebounded by Davis. Davis kick out Gobble again, this time a little closer, no good. Rebound bounces out to Baker. Shamel Baker will bring it up the floor for your Eagles. Baker driving, kicking at the last second. The three doesn't fall for Holly. Rebounded by Gobble. Gobble with speed, finds Davis. Davis kicks it out to Jones for the tray. Can't get the fall. That's the difference in this game so far. Baskets. Wake Tech's been able to find close baskets and score. The Patriots are kind of living and struggling by the three. They've missed 5 in their last 6 trips. Holly elevating, can't get the layup to go. Rebounded by Jones. Jones the other way. Jones gives it to Barrett. Barrett swings it, elevating is Davis, and Davis gets it to roll home.
Kendrick Davis.
15-11, Wake Tech leads Patrick and Henry. The kick out, the 3 from Charles. Off the mark. Rebounded by Washington. Washington gets it to Gobble. Davis. Gobble kicking to Washington. Washington elevates and will be fouled by Tequan Holly.
Eagles foul is on number 4, Tequan Holly. That is his first personal. Team first. Timeout on the floor. Media timeout.
That is a foul and a media timeout. We'll take the media timeout with them. 15-11, Wake Tech leads Patrick and Henry Community College with 7:22 left in the first half. Stay tuned. Welcome back here with a score is 15-11 in favor of Wake Tech over Patrick and Henry Community College. But out of the timeout, it will be DJ Washington at the line shooting 2 for the Patriots. Washington connects on the first. DJ Washington 55.6% from the free throw line this season. Now 6 of 10. I can do that math. He's now at 60%. Washington misses the second, rebounded by Shepard, and he'll take it the other way. Shepard gets it to Navarro. 15-12, Eagles lead. They get it to Mathaka. Mathaka to Manhurst. Manhurst swings the elbow. Navarro. Mathaka has it. Hand off to Shepard with 6 on the shot clock. 5, Navarro, 4, 3. Navarro driving all the way to the lane. Putting it up off the window but missing, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Manhurst really thought it hit the rim. Referees disagree. Manhurst wants a review. Can't get one of this in this game. So, shot clock violation against the Eagles. Patriots basketball. 15-12. Gobble. Over to Barrett. Barrett inside to Jones. Jones back over. Barrett straightaway 3. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebounded by Holly. In the game for the first time is Sal Coco Lobo for Patrick and Henry Community College. You see Navarro with it. Navarro with 15 on the shot clock. Shepard back to Navarro. Mathaka with 6. 5. Mathaka needs to make a move. He does. Puts it up, misses. Gobble corrals the rebound. The pass. Luckily caught there by Barrett. Else that one was heading for me. Gobble with the NBA 3. Misses that one. Mathaka back to Navarro. Navarro to Holly. Navarro straightaway 3. That one misses right side. Rebounded by Jones. William Jones will orchestrate the offense now for Patrick and Henry. If you're just now joining us, it's the NJCAA Region 10 matchup between these two squads, and our score 15-12 in favor of Wake Tech. The 3 from Barrett finally falls. They have been hunting the 3 for a while, and Jace Barrett finally gets one to go to tie this game at 15. Navarro. Foul on Jace Barrett. That's his second. Team's third. So ball stays with the Eagles. And we're going to get a foul out of the inbounds as it looks like Jones pushed Navarro out of bounds. Nope, they'll get Sal Coco Lobo for his first personal, team's 4th of the half. So Mathaka will do it again with the inbounds at the baseline. Mathaka elects to throw a long pass to Navarro. Navarro with 15 in the shot clock. Navarro lost it. Ball all the way on the floor, and somehow it made its way back to Navarro, and he puts it up and in for the layup. It was one of those home bounces, I guess you can call. Jones in the corner for Patrick and Henry. Gets it to Barrett, elevating, and he's got 5 points in the last 2 trips. Jace Barrett ties the game at 17. Baker. Manhurts up top. Manhurts to Mathaka. Navarro goes in, too close to the basket. Rebound goes to Barrett. Barrett to Gobble. Gobble, nice kick inside. Oh, and a block from Manhurts. But the second attempt will be a foul. And they're going to get Manhurts on a foul on his second effort for the ball. First effort, clean block. Second effort, a little extra fighting for the basketball. It'll be Dario Del Grosso to inbound it. He gets it to Jones. Jones connects on a triple. Jones gives the Patriots the 3-point lead, 20-17. Baker kicks it. Manhurts for 2. Long 2, couldn't go. Rebounded by Del Grosso. And we're going to get a blocking foul called against Navarro.
Eagles foul is on number 12, Andrew Navarro. That is his first personal, team 3rd.
Navarro picks up his first personal, team's 3rd. That'll bring us to another timeout, immediate timeout. This time we'll stick with it here and see if we can talk over some noise. Our first game today was women's basketball contest. This men's basketball game is the second of the doubleheader. The women's team kicked off the doubleheader with a win. They got their first home win, 83-63 against Barton College JV squad. Tanzania Locklear had a stretch where she made 2 threes in a row and 2 free throws for 8 points. That was a good stretch from her. Destiny Mason had 6 points in the first half. And Mason kept going. And then, again, leading scorer, Iviana Ward, had a good game for your Eagles in their 83-63 victory. They picked up their first home win of the season. So congratulations to Wake Tech women's basketball team and head coach Alonzo Lunsford. That will bring us to the end of our media timeout. 20-17, Patrick and Henry leads Wake Tech with 3:43 left in this first half. I'm Jonathan Hudson, glad to bring you today's broadcast. Barrett trying to hit Gobble. The pass intercepted by Baker. Matheka slams it home. On the other end, Barrett. Barrett to Gobble. Gobble up top to Jones. Back to Gobble. Gobble spot up three. No good. Rebounded by Matheka. Gets it up to Baker. Baker with speed. Baker all the way to the rim. Up and will be fouled by Uzaki Correa.
Patriots foul is on number 5, William Jones. That is his first personal, team 5th.
Correction, they got William Jones on his first personal, team's 5th. So Baker at the line, and he makes his first free throw. 3:12. Baker's free throw ties it at 20. First half here between Wake Tech and Patrick and Henry College. As Shamel Baker makes both free throws to give Wake Tech the 1-point advantage. Approaching the 3-minute mark in this first half. Dario Del Grosso, his pass off the mark. Ball on the floor, finally corralled by Andrew Navarro. Navarro, corner three, yes!
Point basket by Andrew Navarro.
Wake Tech up 24-20. Jones to Barrett. Barrett with 18 on the shot clock. Back to Jones. Barrett and Jones play a two-man game. Barrett's three off the mark. Rebound goes to Tequan Holly. Baker steps into a jumper from the free throw line and hits it. Shamel Baker extends the lead to 6 for the Eagles. 26-20 now with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Shot off the mark there from the Patriots. Rebounded by DJ Charles. Baker keeps his pivot foot, passes it back to Matheka, and Matheka elevates for two. Gobble, Jones. Jones, three, no good. Rebound by Navarro. Baker gets it into Charles, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by DJ Charles. Kendrick Davis back in the game for Patrick and Henry Community College. And we'll get a timeout from head coach Adam Wainwright. And we'll go over our coaches. We have head coach Adam Wainwright for the Wake Tech Eagles and the assistants for the Eagles, Cavell Wright, Nick Johnson, Rod Williams, Kaishan Tate, and Brandon Solomon. On the other side, you have Dan Malloy as the head coach for Patrick and Henry Community College, and he's assisted by Chuck Ellis. (28-20), Wake Tech leads Patrick and Henry Community College with 1:13 left to go in this first half. It's really just been Wake Tech's constant baskets throughout. Maybe not constant, but they're scoring at a higher rate, obviously, than Patrick and Henry, but it's really been the three ball from Patrick and Henry. They had a time there in the first half where they took a ton, and they missed pretty much all of them except for the one from Barrett. So that's been the difference in this half. Barrett has it. Barrett swings it over The three off the mark, rebounded by Masaka. That was Correa looking for 3 points for the Patriots. Masaka to Baker. Navarro back to Masaka with 36 seconds left to go in this first half. Baker inside to Charles. Charles, one hand up and in. The points in the paint have made a difference for Wake Tech in this first half. NJCAA Region 10 action here on the South Campus of Wake Tech. The three goes for Correa. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Masaka tries to get it to Charles at the end of the half. Nothing comes of it. And that'll be it.
Your score in the half, your Wake Tech Eagles 30 and the Patrick and Henry.
After 20, our score is 30-23 in favor of your Wake Tech Eagles. Again, the story of the half was the 3-point shot and the points in the paint. On one end, you had Wake Tech, who got down low and scored a lot of points in the paint and also created some trips to the charity stripe. On the other end, you have Patrick and Henry Community College, who wanted to score from the outside and took a lot of threes, did not hit a lot of threes. So we don't have official stats, but we saw the last one fall for them. So that's 2 made out of at least 8 taken. So 2 for 8, you can do the math on that. But that's the difference in that first half. And your Wake Tech Eagles lead 30-20. Eagles lead 30-23. We'll take about a 14.5-minute break and be right back with the second half action here on the Wake Tech Network. Stay tuned.
She just moved to LA, go to UCLA, and she drive a Maserati, and she got a body, she be tryna party, she be tryna party. She just moved to LA, go to UCLA, and she drive a Maserati, and she got a body, she be tryna party, she be tryna party. She just got the way
Welcome back here to the South Campus Gymnasium of Wake Tech, where we are just about set to get started for the second half of this NJCAA Region 10 matchup between Wake Tech and Patrick and Henry College. Wake Tech leads Patrick and Henry 30-23 after 20 minutes of play. Again, it was points in the paint versus 3 balls. For Wake Tech, they succeeded in the first half with points in the paint, and for Patrick and Henry, they could not connect at a good rate from beyond the arc, and that's how we get to our low-scoring scoreline here. Wake Tech trying to 20 minutes away to pick up their first home victory of the season and their 5th straight win. Gobble will inbound it right next to me, and he gets it into Davis. Davis swings it to Barrett. Barrett had 9 points in the first half of Patrick and Henry. That ball goes out of bounds and will stay with the Patriots. Your leading scorers after the first half for Wake Tech, it was Shamel Baker with 8. Andrew Navarro has 7, and TJ Charles had 6 points. And on the other side, Jones had 5 for Patrick and Henry. And again, as we said, Barrett had 9. There, the Patriots step out of bounds just a little bit too close to that baseline. Turnover, basketball goes to Wake Tech. (30-23), first offensive possession of the second half for your Eagles. Masaka gets a screen from Manhurst, kicks it over. Shepard elevating up and in off the glass. Gobble to Barrett. Chase Barrett has it at the elbow. The pass off the mark. Masaka to Navarro. Navarro with a nice transition layup. Wake Tech leads by 9, 34-23. Good start to the second half for the Eagles. Jones double team. Jones into Barrett. Barrett in for the layup. Masaka to Navarro. Navarro for 3. No. Rebounded by Manhurst, but Manhurst stepped out of bounds. Patrick and Henry will get the ball back. 34-25. Wake Tech leads Patrick and Henry. They swing it over to Davis. Gobble at the elbow. The 3 off the mark from Jones. Rebounded by Masaka. Navarro dances in. Had it swatted away by Barrett. Barrett to Gobble. Swings into Davis. Barrett driving, but good defense. Keeping his feet is Shepard. Inside, and Jones connects for 2.
William Jones.
Masaka to Navarro, over to Holly. Tequan Holly with the basketball. Now they're swinging around the top. The double handoff, triple handoff, trying to get it to Navarro. Navarro back to Holly. Holly teardrop, couldn't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Dribbles out of 4 defenders. Now dribbles into the lane and sidestep, hop, up and in. It rolls in for Tequan Holly. 36-27, lead still 9 for Wake Tech. Gobble with the corner three. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebounded by Navarro. Holly back to Navarro. Masaka calling for a screen in the elbow. Down low to Manhurts. Manhurts elevates. Second attempt, no good. Ball falls to Mathica. Navarro from the corner. Connects. Davis had it swatted away by Manhurts. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession stays with the Patriots. Davis into Barrett. Barrett cross-court pass to Gobble. Barrett with 10 on the shot clock. Gets it over to Correa for three. He missed everything. Rebounded by Holly. Ball on the floor. Correa fighting for it. Gets it. Great individual effort by Correa. On the other end, it's blocked by Manhurts. He flew in at the last second to get the block. And then Navarro's trying to keep up with the basketball. Can't. Gobble does. Possession goes back to Patrick and Henry. Jones all alone. And he will get fouled, and that will bring us to immediate timeout. So we'll take the immediate timeout with them. Wake Tech leading by 12, 39-27. Good first 4.5 minutes for the Eagles. So they're leading 39-27. We'll take the immediate timeout with both teams and be right back with more action after this. Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your last chance to head over to our concession stand. The concession stand will be closing in approximately 10 minutes. So head on over to our concession stand and grab yourself a salty snack or sweet treat and cheer on your Eagles.
Welcome back here in the South Campus Gym of Wake Tech, where the score is Wake Tech 39, Patrick and Henry 27, with 15:35 left in the second half. Steal out of the inbounds from Masaka. Masaka got tripped up, and they're going to call a foul on William Jones.
Patriots foul is on number 5, William Jones. That is his second personal, team first of the second half.
Patriots' first foul of the second half. Jones' second personal. Masaka brings it up for the Eagles. Navarro, corner three. Missed it. Rebounded. Then we have a foul off the ball against Jones. The Jones draws a foul. Commits a foul and draws a foul, and it will be Patrick and Henry basketball. DJ Washington back in the game for the Patriots. 39-27, Wake Tech leads. Washington got fouled by Manhurts. Manhurts didn't like it.
Number 25, Trey Manhurts. That is his third personal, team second of the second half.
Manhurst picks up his third, team second of the half. So Manhurst now has to be a little careful, and he will exit the contest as Charles comes into the game. Barrett gets it over. Jones for three. No. Rebounded by Washington. Washington strong, going back up with it. Had it blocked away by Shepard, and it's corralled by Holly. 39-27, Wake Tech leads. Navarro back to Masaka. Masaka over to Holly. Holly with 10 on the shot clock. Holly gets it down low to Charles. Charles elevates for the jumper and hits. DJ Charles with a fantastic game so far for the Eagles. He's got 8 points. They get it down low to Williams. Williams kick out. The teardrop. Decided not. They get it over to Washington. Washington gobble. Back to Barrett. Jace Barrett double teamed in the corner. Barrett swings it to Washington. With 1 second on the shot clock, they don't get it off.
Violation. Eagles basketball.
That's a shot clock violation against Patrick and Henry Community College. Eagles basketball, they're up 41-27 over the Patriots. Trying to get their second win of the season over the Patriots. They won the first matchup on the road. Into Charles. Charles elevates but lost it. Out of bounds. Is tapped out of bounds by the Patriots. Again, the Eagles looking for their 5th straight win. Inside to Shepard. Shepard completes the layup. Nice out of bounds action from Wake Tech. 43-27, Eagles lead. Gobbles pass, almost gobbled up by Shepard, but he couldn't catch it with one hand. So it's tipped out of bounds. Gobble gets into Davis. Davis swings it over to Barrett. Barrett, three. Hits.
3-point basket by Jace Barrett.
Now Tiquan Holly has it for the Eagles. Holly over to Masaka. Masaka looking for space. Masaka the kick back to Holly with 8. Holly elevating and scoring with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Okay. Great jumper from Tiquan Holly. Gobble to Barrett. Back to Gobble. Gobble sidestep. The 2 doesn't go for Davis. Rebounded by Shepard. Shepard to Masaka. Masaka lost it out of bounds.
And for your Eagles, number 12, Andrew Navarro.
Navarro back into the game for Wake Tech. Patriots basketball, they'll look to snap their scoring drought here. And that will be a foul against the Eagles, as Jones is trying to run the baseline.
Eagles foul is number 35, DJ Charles. That is his first personal, team third.
Charles picks up his first personal, team's third of the half. Washington kicks it out to Davis. Ball picked off by Baker. Baker the other way, up and in off the window with a layup.
Baker!
Wake Tech leads by 17 with 12 minutes to go. Steal, Navarro. Navarro is bumped by Gobble. That will incur a foul.
Patriots foul is on number 12, Wes Gobble. That is his second personal. personal, team second.
Gobble picks up a second, team second.
Media timeout.
And we get an immediate timeout. We'll take it with them. Our score, 47 Wake Tech, 30 Patrick and Henry Community College. Stay tuned for the next 11:55 of the second half. We'll be right back.
Your next home men's basketball game will be on December 9th. Your Wake Tech Eagles taking on Guilford Technical Community College. That game is at 3 p.m. We hope that you'll come on out for that on December 9th.
Welcome back here on the South Campus of Wake Tech, where the Eagles have a commanding 47-30 lead over Patrick and Henry Community College. Our scored half was 30-23, so 17 points in the second half for the Eagles, only 7 for Patrick and Henry. Quick shout out to our photographer, Rick. He does good work. I appreciate all photographers, but and like to recognize good work. So Rick does good work. Sometimes galleries are on Wake Tech's website, so go check out his photos there. On the inbounds play, Wake Tech stepped out of bounds, so turnover, ball goes to Patrick and Henry. Jones to Barrett. Barrett swings to Gobble. Right side, Jones. Washington driving, elevating, putting it up, missing it short. Rebounded by Shepard. Shepard to Navarro. They get into Charles. Charles. Back out to Baker to Navarro. Charles has it inside with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Charles elevating and converting a tough layup. 49-30. Wake Tech leads. Barrett on the other end for the Patriots. Barrett to Williams. They get it over to Del Grosso. Barrett triple teamed. Washington, Del Grosso. The pass tipped out of bounds. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. We'll see what head coach Dan Malloy draws up with 4 seconds left to get a shot off. Malloy doing a good job making sure his players know there's 4 seconds to go. In the shot clock, Washington missed everything, rebounded by Charles. Navarro the other way. Holly, baseline Baker. Navarro, NBA range 3, doesn't go, misses it short. Baker steps out before he threw it off of Gobble. Gobble a little annoyed by that. I would be too. That seems a little painful. And then therefore it's not necessary since the ball goes to Patrick and Henry. But we move on. Gobble. Barrett had to go out. Oh, I can't quite reach it. It's corralled by Barrett. The possession stays with the Patriots. Gobble kicks it over to Del Grosso. Jones has it with 10 on the shot clock. Jones to Barrett. Barrett evades one defender, goes up, hits the rim, misses. Charles, last touch by him. Ball will stay with the Patriots. The referees are going to confer, try to figure out who has possession.
Shot clock being reset to 2 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of... So they're trying to set the shot clock to 2 seconds. I can only see what I can see from here. But I have a pretty good vantage point. Yep. There we go. They reset it back to 20. The layup from Barrett wasn't a great one, but it hit the edge of the rim for sure. So good work all around by all parties to get that corrected. Barrett puts it up and drains the long two-pointer from Jace Barrett. Makes it 49-33. 49-32. Wake Tech leads here. 9.5 minutes to go in the second half. Baker driving baseline, elevating, couldn't get it to go. Rebound. Shepard hits, putback, no. 2 putbacks, no good for Shepard. Rebounded by Washington. Washington will get it to Del Grosso on the break. Del Grosso, Jones up and in off the window. Hard jumper goes. Navarro over to Holly. Holly back to Navarro. Baker driving. Baker putting it up. Didn't get it to go, but he'll be fouled and go to the line for 2 shots.
Patriots foul is on number 5, William Jones. That is his 3rd personal, team 3rd. Number 1, Janelle Baker to the line for your Eagles.
Foul on Jones. He picks up his 3rd personal, team's 3rd. As Baker makes the first free throw. Extends Wake Tech's lead to 50-34. 51-34. Baker, true from the line, makes them both. Barrett working through 2 screens. Barrett being tightly guarded by Shepard. Jaden Shepard with good defense there. Shepard back on Barrett. Barrett draws 2 defenders, shoots over them, misses everything. Rebound goes to Del Grosso. The 3 from Gobble, short. Rebounded by Navarro, but he stepped out. Patrick and Henry maintains possession. We get it to Del Grosso. Del Grosso to Washington. Washington off the window. Flying in for the rebound is Gobble, and he gets the putback to go. 51-36. Wake Tech leads with 8:05 left to go in the second half. Navarro for an NBA 3. Missed everything. Goes out of bounds. He's not happy with that one. He knows it. He wants that one to go, or at least hit rim and hit nothing. But that's all right. So we'll take the media timeout with them. Wake Tech leads 51-36 over Patrick and Henry Community College with an even 8 minutes to go in the second half. Stay tuned for the final 8 minutes. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to the South Campus Gymnasium in Wake Tech, where the Wake Tech Eagles have a 51-36 advantage with 8 minutes to go in the second half in this NJCAA Region 10 matchup between Wake Tech and Patrick and Henry Community College. Del Grosso has it for the Patriots. Del Grosso at the elbow. Throws a pass to Barrett. Barrett for three. Misses. Rebound. Everyone fighting for it. Masaka comes up with it for the Eagles and takes it the other way. Charles Masaka hand off to Tequan Holly. Holly over to Navarro. Navarro elevates to the jumper. Misses. Rebounded by Jones, and he'll take it the other way. Jones keeps his pivot foot, had it blocked by Holly, rebounded by Shepard, and they'll dish it off to Navarro, who gets it to Masaka. Wake Tech up 51-36. Holly dishes it off to Shepard. Shepard's baseline pass intended for Navarro was intercepted by Gobble. Gobble, long three. Didn't go. Rebounded by Shepard. Masaka gets into Charles. Charles elevating up off the window. Didn't get it to fall. Rebounded by Barrett. Jones for three. For two. Long two. Called by the official. Jones connects from the baseline. 51-38, Wake Tech leads. Tequan Holly over to Masaka. Masaka drives. Couldn't get the layup to go. Rebounded by Charles. Charles fighting for it. We're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball is called.
Possession arrow stays with Wake Tech, as Baker will check in for Shepard. Charles, inbounds play, couldn't get the layup to go. Rebound goes to Gobble. Gobble to Barrett, Barrett back to Gobble. 51-38, Wake Tech leads. Gobble, elbow three, yes! Lead is only 10 now for the Eagles, 51-44. The pass from Baker, stolen away by Gobble. Jones on the other end, elevating, and he's fouled. Jones took a little bit of a fall after the foul, but he looks like he's okay.
That is his first personal team fourth.
Masaka picks up his first personal team's fourth. 2 shots for William Jones.
The Patriots shooting two.
Jones misses the first. William Jones shooting 71% from the line coming into this one. And he's averaging 11.9 points per game for the Patriots. Makes the second free throw to get the deficit to 9. 51-42, Wake Tech leads and needs some offense. Haven't had as much luck in the last 3 minutes. Baker over to Holly. Holly to Masaka. Masaka. Manhurts. Manhurts Navarro with 9. 8 on the shot clock. Holly with 7. They get to Baker with 5. Baker elevates, shoots, misses short. Rebounded by the Patriots, and they go the other way. Jones. Washington. Washington driving in a strong layup. Goes for DJ Washington.
Timeout is called by the Patriots.
And that's going
It'll be a
to get a 30-second timeout by
media timeout.
head coach Dan Malloy. As his team's on a run, he just wants to talk over this last 450. So Patrick and Henry Community College on a little bit of a run here. The advantage for Wake Tech is now only 7, 51-44. We'll take the next 45-second break with the teams and be right back with a final 450 in this one. Stay tuned. Welcome back here where our score is 51-44 in favor of Wake Tech. Patrick and Henry Community College on a little bit of a run. Latest basket with a clutch layup from DJ Washington. And they cut the lead from 17 all the way down to 7. 51-44. Wake Tech leads with 4:48 and counting. Was Eagles basketball. You see Masaka. Masaka over to Baker. Baker had it knocked out of bounds. And it will stay with Wake Tech with 19 the shot clock. Masaka to inbound it. Gets it to Baker. Baker loses it. And they're going to say it was last touched by Baker. Turnover created by Wes Gobble. Now you see Wes Gobble with the basketball. Gobble steps into three and nails it. 4-point lead now. Lead is only 4, 51-47 with 4:22 left in the second half. Wake Tech leads. Masaka over to Navarro. Navarro Baker. Masaka kicks it out. Navarro for three. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound to Masaka. Masaka into Baker. Baker up. Not in, but flying in is Trey Manhurst, who got the putback and the foul. That was impressive.
Patriots foul is on number 15, DJ Washington. That is his first
Foul goes against DJ Washington, his first, team's fourth.
Number 25, Trey Manhurst to the line for your Eagles, shooting one.
Manhurst with a great rebound and putback, and he'll have one more for 3 points. He makes the free throw for a 3-point trip for Wake Tech. The lead is now 7. 54-47, Wake Tech leads. 3:55 and counting in the second half. Washington dribbling, losing his footing, and losing possession. Ball falls to Holly. Holly gets it to Baker. Baker takes it up the floor. Baker to Masaka. Approaching 3.5 to go in this second half. Navarro trying to work past Gobble. Instead he elevates for the jumper and hits nothing but nylon. They get it inside to Washington. He converts the layup.
DJ Washington.
The Patriots aren't going away. It's going to come down to scoring runs and defensive stops in this final 3 minutes. Navarro has it for the Eagles. Short pass to Baker. Baker double team. Finds Manhurst. Manhurst up off the window. Left hand. Couldn't get it to go. Del Grosso can't corral the rebound. Holly elevates and is fouled. Tequan Holly was fouled by Jay Sparrett.
Patriots foul is on.
Foul on Barrett, and that will bring us to a full timeout. And we'll take it with them. The timeout at 2:51 left to go in the second half. Wake Tech leads 56-49. Stay tuned for this, for the finish after this. Welcome back here to the South Campus of Wake Tech of the Southern Campus Gymnasium, as Tequan Holly is at the line shooting 2 after he was fouled on the layup attempt. Wake Tech leads 56-49 with 2:51 left to go in the second half. Holly makes the first confident free throw. Second free throw is good for Holly. That gives Wake Tech the 9-point advantage with 2:50 and counting here in the second half. Barrett over to Gobble. Gobble driving, Gobble elevating. Gobble had it blocked by Masaka. Masaka's pass the other way for Holly. Holly dribbling. Holly puts it up. Couldn't get it to go, but he's fouled. He really wanted to make that one.
Patriots fouls on number 3.
Dario Del Grosso commits his first personal foul. Team 6 foul, 2 shots again for Tequan Holly. He made his last 2. Holly missed that one. Lead is still 9 here with 2.5 to go. Holly makes a second, 1 for 2 on his second straight trip to the line. We're going to get a delay of game warning issued to Wake Tech. I guess they threw the basketball away after the free throw, but warning given by the ref to the Eagles. You see Jones, William Jones has it for the Patriots. Jones at 2:20 and counting. The Patriots need points in a hurry. They're going to get a foul against Holly.
Eagles foul is on number 4, Tequan Holly. That is his second personal, team 5th.
Holly picks up his second personal, team's 5th. So approaching the bonus is Patrick and Henry. 2:12 and counting. Barrett has it. They need points in a hurry. They want to mount a comeback here against the Wake Tech Eagles. Gobble. Gobble has it with 2 minutes to go. Gobble over to Washington. Washington elevates, misses his jumper. Rebounded by Baker. Baker to Masaka. Masaka dribbling. Masaka to Baker. Baker with 1:42. Eagles lead 59-49. They up by 10. Manhertz up and in for an and one. Trey Manhertz with some clutch baskets here in the second half. First is flying in, put back, and he got the foul and made the free throw. And now you have the layup late in game and one. So let's see if we can connect here. Manhertz off the mark. Rebound goes to Charles Masaka. Great individual effort to get the rebound in an extra possession for the Eagles. They're up 61-49. Navarro dribbles to the corner. Navarro back to Masaka. Masaka over. Holly dunks it. Oh, I thought he made it. Spoke too soon. He was short of the dunk. Jones elevating up and off the window. Couldn't get it to go. Basketball goes back to Jones. He converts the putback for 2 points. 10-point lead, approaching a minute. Wake Tech leads 61-51, looking for their 5th straight victory, their first one at home. We now have a minute to go in this game. Elevating and slamming it home is Baker. Wow. Baker has some pops. That was impressive. On the other end, ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Patriots. 63-51, Baker throwing down the exclamation point to this one for the Eagles. Jones, step back jumper, couldn't hit, a little strong off the back iron. Baker to Holly, Holly to Navarro with 38 left to go. They will have to take one more shot. Wake Tech on their way to their 5th straight victory, their first home victory of the season. Navarro, teardrop, floats it in. 27 seconds left. Barrett all the way. Barrett. That's going to be goaltending against Manhertz. 2 points counted for Barrett.
Goaltending. Basket is good.
22 seconds left. Wake Tech leads 65-53.
Chase Barrett with the basket.
Mathaka will dribble this one out as the Eagles get their 5th straight victory. Their first conference win and their first home win of the season. Mathaka will dribble out the last 5 seconds. Our final score here, Wake Tech 65, Patrick and Henry 53. Wake Tech gets their 5th straight victory. Great win for the Eagles. Great doubleheader if you're a Wake Tech fan, as the women won their game and the men win the nightcap.
Basketball game this evening, your final score. Your Wake Tech Eagles 65 and the Patrick and Henry Community College Patriots 53. Ladies and gentlemen,
dive into the post game. It was really about that first half where Wake Tech got a lot of points in the paint, and Patrick and Henry tried to score from the outside, where they weren't successful in that. Also in that first half, DJ Charles, the freshman forward from Jacksonville, North Carolina, had 6 points. He played a crucial role in that first half for Wake Tech, and then the second half, Charles Mathika, Tequan Holly, and Andrew Navarro found some success, as well as Shamel Baker. I'm sure I missed some people, but a really good team win for the Eagles. Once again, our final score was 65-53. With the win, Wake Tech improves to 5-4 overall and 1-0 in NJCAA Region 10 play. The loss sees Patrick and Henry Community College fall to 1-8 overall and 0-1 in NJCAA Region 10 play. Next game for the men is on Wednesday. They're on the road against Richard Bland College at 7 p.m. And then they are back here next week on Tuesday, December 9th, to take on Guilford Tech Community College at 3 p.m.
Women's basketball team 83 and the Martin College Bulldogs 63. And in the men's game, your Wake Tech Eagles 65 and the Patrick and Henry Community College Patriots 53. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you.
So our final score once again, Wake Tech Community College 65, Patrick and Henry Community College 53. Wake Tech picks up their 5th straight win and first home victory of the season. For everybody here at Wake Tech, I'm Jonathan Hudson saying good night, thanks for listening, and have a good night here from Wake Tech.